She was a noblewoman of immense power and wealth, yet her name has become synonymous with horror. Did Elizabeth Bathory truly commit the atrocities that earned her the infamous title of the Blood Countess, or was she the victim of one of history's greatest conspiracies? Elizabeth Bathory was born in 1560 into the powerful Bathory family, a dynasty that ruled vast territories in Hungary and Transylvania. Her family's wealth and influence made her one of the most privileged women of her time. Despite suffering from health issues, including seizures, Bathory was highly educated, a rare privilege for women during that era. Fluent in several languages and knowledgeable in politics, she quickly became a figure of respect and admiration. At the age of 15, Elizabeth married Ferenc Nadasdy, a renowned Hungarian war hero. Together, they amassed even greater power, ruling over numerous estates and commanding respect across the region. While Ferenc was often away at war, Elizabeth managed their estates, further solidifying her reputation as a capable and intelligent leader. However, beneath this facade of prestige, darker stories began to emerge. After Ferenc's death in 1604, rumors of Elizabeth's cruelty began to spread. Witnesses claimed that young women employed at her castle often disappeared under mysterious circumstances. These women, many of them daughters of local peasants, were sent to her castle to learn courtly manners, or to serve as maids. Over time, villagers began to suspect that the women were being mistreated or worse, never leaving the castle alive. The most sensational claim was that Bathory bathed in the blood of her victims to preserve her youth and beauty. This horrifying image has been immortalized in folklore, but there is little concrete evidence to support this. In fact, many historians believe this part of the story was an exaggeration or entirely fabricated. Nonetheless, the sheer number of accusations against her could not be ignored. In 1610, an investigation was launched by King Matthias II of Hungary. Georgi Thurzo, a high-ranking nobleman and family associate, was tasked with examining the claims. When Thurzo and his men raided Chaktis Castle, the scene they allegedly discovered was shocking. Reports from the time described tortured bodies and imprisoned women. Thurzo arrested Bathory and her servants, who were accused of aiding in her crimes. The trial that followed became one of the most infamous of its time. Over 300 witnesses testified, with many claiming to have seen or heard about the atrocities committed at the castle. Testimonies included accounts of beatings, starvation, and other brutal acts. One of the most chilling allegations was that Bathory smeared her victims with honey and left them outside to be attacked by insects. Others claimed that during the winter, young women were stripped and doused in cold water, left to freeze in the harsh temperatures. Despite these accusations, there were inconsistencies in the evidence. Much of the testimony was hearsay, and many witnesses may have been coerced or motivated by fear. Some modern historians argue that the trial was politically driven, aimed at seizing Elizabeth's vast wealth and lands. After all, as a wealthy widow with no male protector, Bathory was an easy target for powerful men seeking to expand their own domains. Elizabeth Bathory was never formally convicted. Instead, she was sentenced to life under house arrest in her castle. She spent the last 4 years of her life confined to a single room, her windows bricked up to prevent her escape. She died in 1614, reportedly found lying face down on the floor of her cell. But even in death, her story did not fade. Over centuries, her life has been retold in countless books, films, and legends, often blurring the lines between fact and fiction. The image of Elizabeth Bathory as a bloodthirsty murderer persists. But was she truly the monster history remembers? Or was she the victim of a carefully crafted smear campaign? The story of Elizabeth Bathory is proof of how power, beauty, and political ambition can intertwine to create an everlasting controversy. One thing is certain. Elizabeth Bathory left behind a legacy that is hard to forget, becoming one of the darkest mysteries that continues to haunt history to this day.